Cool. So we're gonna go to Splice and oh fuck. Let's see. What was my password now? What I have it? Is it this one? No. It's gonna take a while. Oh, okay, well, okay, good. Okay. Right. So let's go to vocals. Yeah, right. Vocal. Today is the theme of today is making vocals, producing and mixing. So let's go to female vocals and let's find something that's sort of like not super mixed, not super processed. So we can try. Do they have a category, like a category for like non-processed? What do they have? Phrases, house, cinematic hooks, ad-lib. Let's try the dry. So that's gonna be like not too much reverbs and stuff like that.
Falling, there's an open door. Calling.
Yeah, it's very processed and compressed and let's see if there's something less processed. But they have live sounds, maybe. What is that?
Where would I be?
Ah,
Go.
it's pretty.
Go.
That's cool. I wanna save this. Go. Yeah, this is good.
Onigiri, Oni-chan,
Okay.
yatta!
Are we dreaming?
These are cool.
Are we dreaming?
It's like the same sample pack, right? Are we dreaming vocal pack? This is cool. I'm gonna save the whole pack. I like this a lot.
Are we dreaming?
This is cool. It's very creative. It's very creative what she's doing in this sample pack. Okay, let's do dry female vocals and just like let's go to the page 10 and let's see what's here.
Fans, afraid to love again, to take a chance. Afraid to, I don't want to. Afraid.
Oops.
I try to make it all stop. Say I'm okay, but I'm not. No, I can't help it. I'm so jealous of you taking that place in his heart. It should be me, but it's not. Wish I
Sounds cool. It sounds very processed too, like compressed and maybe some like. Is it like time shifted or something? Sounding great though. Love that.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
Oh, okay. Love this one. Let's grab it to Ableton. So for the compression, I don't know if I should compress anymore.
Do you mind if I stay?
Oh, it's warped.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
Is it the same?
Do you mind if I stay?
Okay, it is actually the same. Okay.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
So actually in Ableton, just like a workflow kind of thing is that like, even if you're not changing the timing of a phrase yet, like turn the warp on, because then it's gonna always follow the whatever tempo change you make. So if I make it faster,
Do you mind if I stay? Do you mind if I stay? Do you mind if I stay?
it's going to always follow this tempo now.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
A pretty cool plugin in general, but here on the vocals is the OTT. It can be really aggressive. Like if I just don't touch anything, it's going to be way too forward.
Do you mind?
Way too pushed ahead. So I like to turn the downward like pretty low and the upward like also pretty low. I like the upward sound on the OTT really. And then the depth is sort of like a wet-dry mix. It's probably what it is actually.
Do you mind if I stay?
But again, without OTT
Do you mind if I stay?
and with,
Do you mind if I stay?
just more present, more bright. And let's get the Valhalla delay. And for the delay, we can take the, what should we do? The lo-fi is a cool algorithm.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
Yeah, it's sounding cool.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still. Do you mind if I stay?
Okay, age turns up the effect of the age of the... Okay, and the drive. Lo-fi mode. A low fidelity. Okay, so it's like the color is probably different setting for... Like depending on what mode I have, the color is gonna change. Tape mode. Okay, so it's like the modeled... wait, does it change the... I don't know actually if it does. I was kind of guessing.
Do you mind if I stay?
Yeah, but this diffusion side of this plugin is just so dope. If you make the diffusion higher, it just smears the delays a little bit, so it sounds sort of like if you have a reverb plugin after the delay, but it's actually this diffusion. It's kind of like very smeared, like not like a precise echo, but like sort of a
Do you mind if I stay?
washed out. And let's do like a little bit of a slapback. So slapback delay would be like pretty fast, but like at the same time you hear like a distinct sort of gap between the dry signal and the delay. So let's see, like 100 milliseconds.
Do you mind if I stay?
Could be even longer. Could be like...
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
And the feedback could be set to 0 and just a little bit of the diffusion.
Do you mind if I stay?
Could be faster too. Could be like...
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
So it's this very quick echo. It kind of sounds like there is like two singers a little bit, but like it's just a delay.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
All right, and then let's have the other Valhalla vintage verb. Amazing for vocals. And with this one, let's actually do this Ableton thing when you create this audio effect rack, and then you go to those chains, and then I will create another chain which is going to be dry, so it has no effects on it. It's just the same thing as it's going in, just goes out. But with the chain with the reverb, I will name it reverb. Now I can have the mix on 100%, and I control how much reverb there is with this volume control here.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
So it's processed in parallel. I have more control this way, how much reverb there is. Oh, and the decay was set to 70 seconds, so that's why it's lasting forever.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive. Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive. Do you mind if I stay?
Also, what's cool with this audio effect track is that I can turn the
Do you?
dry signal completely off with this button here, and now all I hear is the reverb. So I can set the reverb exactly as I want it, and I can hear it in isolation. So the Dirty Hall and Dirty Plate are really cool algorithms on the Valhalla. Also the normal plate too is amazing. Brighter, kind of brighter sound. It's cool to change the size too. Like typically it's set to 100%, but it's like size with combination in combination with the decay just gives you like a cool control over how big the space feels, how long and how big the room feels.
Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive. Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
I wish there was some more to this vocal line. She's just saying one. It's very pretty, but like, it'd be cool if there was like some more. Is there some more? What's in this pack? Okay, I'm gonna save this one too. Like it a lot.
I'm still alive, alive.
Okay, I like it a lot. Let's take this one as well.
I'm still alive. Do you mind if I stay? Baby, I'm still alive.
How does it go?
I'm still alive.
Where is one? Where is one in here?
I'm still alive.
Is it 110? 110, yeah, okay.
I'm still alive.
I think this is one here. Is it?
I'm still alive. Alive.
Okay, close enough. I think it is actually pretty good. Okay, so another cool thing is I have the OTT, which is my only compressor here. I have it before the delay and the reverb, and a pretty like it's more like a drastic way to process and to compress is to have the compression after the delay and the reverb. So it will basically bring up the delays and the reverbs. You will just have more of them in the mix because the compression is basically bringing up everything that's soft, and the delays and reverbs are like softer than the vocal. So it just sounds more like compressed, more pushed. As before and after. Yeah, it's a pretty big difference actually. If you're listening on headphones, you can hear the space sort of like compressor bringing up the space. Okay. This is so pretty. Let's get some piano for it. Some chords. It's in B. Wait. Oh, it's not dry. It has some stuff on it already. Is it? What's on it? Oh yeah, she has some reverb already. Can I get the same thing but with no reverb? Does she have it here? I don't know. But anyway, let's get some cool piano here. And let's get my sustain. Can't go without sustain. So to
with you.
so it's kind of like in D major or B minor. Yeah, let's get some. Let's actually see presets. I haven't really explored presets that much in this plugin. See some grand piano, romantic piano. Cool. Nice. Okay, is there something that's basically like made for pop, EDM? Let's see. Warm jazz piano. The presets in Arturia are really cool here. Like this preset browser can get grand piano and then styles. I want basically, let's see, pop, and then maybe in the styles I want something more mellow. Okay, one result. Let's see. Okay. Nice. So when I'm finding chords for a vocal melody like that, there's always a couple different possibilities. Like I can keep it around the Okay, this is too much. Where is this? What is this? The age is too much here. Stretch tuning is also. Cool. It's pretty good. So when I'm looking for chords for a vocal melody like that, I can keep it in the major key, around the major key, or around the minor key. And it sort of will change the feel of it.
I'm still alive, alive.
So that's kind of like a more of a minor feel, but also like goes to the major, so it's sort of like in between. But if I keep it like way more around the major, let me try.
I'm still alive, alive, alive with you.
So there was like way more in the around the major, and if I do it the opposite, keep it like around the minor.
I'm still alive, alive, alive with you.
Oh.
Alive.
And also I can keep it in not in major and not in minor, but like for instance I can keep it around the Lydian chord. So in this case it's going to be the G major, which is the fourth step of the D major scale, which is what this vocal is in the D major. So if I keep all of it around this G Lydian, that's going to have another feeling to it, kind of like more like similar to a major, but like a little bit different. Check it out.
I'm still alive, alive with you.
And also, what other keys can I see here? Let's see. So like I kind of played around the. Sometimes you can get really amazing chorus when you base it around the Dorian. So it's basically a minor scale. It's on the second step of the D major, so it's the E Dorian here. So it's a minor chord. That's basically what it sounds like. This one. Okay, yeah, let's try this.
I'm still alive, alive with you.
All right. So that's everything I did so far was with the D major tonality. Like all of the chords were like within the D major. But what if I borrow some chords from like the neighboring keys? So it's gonna be G major and A major. And what are some cool chords that I can borrow from them? So from the A major, I could take the E major. In the D, sorry, I know it's like I'm throwing a lot of like keys and stuff, but like in the D major, which we're starting with, have the E minor. But like if I borrow the E major from, yeah, let's see. It might have a little bit of like an old school thing to it. And it has to resolve obviously to something back in our old key. So let's try this. So I'm going to borrow the E major chord from a relative key to the D. It's like a lot of theory. It's probably just better to play it.
I'm still alive, alive, alive with you.
So it has a different feel. Like she's singing something else too, which was like a little bit conflicting. I thought it was in a cool way, kind of. But now let's take the G major, and G major has it has this chord within it. So I can use that maybe for something. It's kind of cool when you have those like chords that are non-diatonic that you're taking from some other scale to sort of like let them sit for a while. So it's not just like a fast, but you actually like let it. And it like you let it resonate for a while and kind of like really sink in. So it's like doesn't sound like a mistake, but sounds intentional. Well, let's see some stuff here. So like.
I'm still alive, alive, alive with you.
All right, it was cool. It sounded cool in the moment, but it's probably too many different chords. Just like it's kind of like when you play so many chords, it just loses the meaning, kind of, because it's like always this like next chord coming and the next one and the next one. You have this like dense harmony, which is like hard to follow. So let's see something else.
I'm still alive, alive, alive with you.
Oh, it actually would sound cool at the end of this, because it's sort of like this unresolved, and then it would go to either that or something. But okay, that was cool. So another way to, this is like, by the way, all very like theoretic what I'm doing here, and like when you actually write a song, you might you know, you don't have to like think about all this theory, because like It's kind of like good to know, good to learn, but like you don't need it. For real, you don't. As long as you like know the what the chords are, you don't always have to like, okay, this is borrowed from whatever, this like neighboring key and like stuff like that. Like yeah, I don't think it's cool to like, if you know it, but like it's like not super important in my opinion. But having said that, let's like nerd out some more on that. So I have the D major, and what if we switch to D minor for some parts of it? So in D minor we would have chords like that, just kind of different and okay, yeah, just like sorry. Basically, if I use okay, this was the most nerdy, unsexy progression I have ever come up with. Also, when you have those non-diatonic chords from different keys, it's a good idea to kind of establish the tonality first and then like venture out to those different chords from other keys. So like I might stay on the B minor for a while just to make sure that it like really sinks in, and then when I go to the other key, it feels like, oh, okay, now there's like something to contrast it with. So I will start with the B minor and then it's just like the same as D major, and then sort of like go to the D minor at the end. Illustrate it.
I'm still alive, alive with you.
Okay, that was a like she's obviously not following this changes here, so that was kind of dissonant there. What else is in D minor that we could possibly have here, like the and then this. Okay, yeah, let's try something with the G minor there.
I'm still alive, alive, alive with you.
It's kind of cool what happened with that. It was this like very funny thing.
With you.
Yeah. That was cool. That was cool. Okay. Let's take like a way different approach now. So instead of going with those diatonic and like related to diatonic chords, what if I just like focus just on this like very basically like I'm in the B minor, but I'm not even playing the minor, I'm just playing the B, like a sort of like a power chord, and like I can have some of those pedal notes and like a note that's sort of sustaining, and then I can move the note that's in the bass to give it like a different flavor.
I'm still alive, with you.
So it's way different way of thinking about the harmony than this diatonic. Just all like different flavors, and you can like mix and match them too. Obviously, like in one section you have one, in another section you have the other one. It's like kind of contrasting. But I feel like creating harmony this way, it just makes it more, for the lack of better word, it's modern. It's just basically like simpler, and you don't have all of this like dense, like very like densely packed harmony, but it just sounds simpler, and it kind of like makes it more modern. I don't know how to say it better, but let's see with the vocal.
I'm still alive, with you.
So yeah, that's a different flavor to it, and maybe like even with less chords. So again, I'm going to try this approach with sort of sustaining something at with the right hand in the top, and then just changing whatever happens in the bass. And I'm not even thinking at this point about like what chord is it, what inversion of a chord or whatever is happening there harmonically, but just how it feels, and like this. Just they have a different feeling, different notes in the scale.
I'm still alive, with you.
So that was kind of like, I mean, I can go back and now like analyze what exactly happened there, but it sort of doesn't matter. Like it just what matters is how it feels in the track. Like when you have a harmony like that. And now let's try. Now I want to try to harmonize it in two of these ways. So like the diatonic and this more like just intuitive option. Yeah, let me like think it over. How do I want to do it? So I will play it first with this more intuitive, sort of modern approach, and then in the second repeat, I will just loop this, and in the second repeat, I will play with a more diatonic, sort of like classical, traditional harmony. So let's try that. Let's go and loop it here, and let's try. So first is the modern, and then there's the more traditional.
I'm still alive, with you. I'm still alive.
Yeah, so they can definitely like work together, and it's not like it's either one or the other. But yeah, it's just good to have a couple options to choose from. Okay, I will have to get running for today. That was cool. All right.